Hey, good morning, everyone. Heidi Springer, Operations Section Chief for Northwest Team 3. Yesterday, we had a really great day in there. Took advantage of the conditions, moderated fire behavior and weather conditions in there, and we're able to get a lot of great stuff done. So I know a lot of you probably saw the smoke column coming up out of there in the afternoon yesterday. That was because of, with those great conditions that we had, we decided to burn over in Division Alpha from Ireland, Mount Ireland, down to taken the ridge line and down to the Downey Lake trailhead and hung it up there for the night. Conditions were great, it all pulled in, and we were able to as well then secure that even more and bolster that with bucket drops and retardant along that ridge line. Today they're looking at doing the same, going to get in there, see what the conditions are like, and if they have good ones, is to continue this down over towards McCully Creek with burning out to our control lines. Up in Foxtrot in the Baldy Lake area, so the fire has made it down into the Baldy Lake. It backed off that hillside really nicely, and then it hasn't grown too much over there. We've got our division supervisor looking at options from Mount Baldy to follow the ridge line over to the trailhead there, and looking for the control line options in there. So a lot of scouting is being done in Foxtrot yesterday and more today. Division Kilo right in here, it remains to be unstaffed, not a whole lot of fire growth happening over there. We are using the aviation to keep it in check, so with bucket drops with water and retardant drops as needed in that area, and keeping it up on this Elkhorn Ridge as well. Division Mike had the option with the moderated fire behavior yesterday to pump the brakes on burning and really bolster their control lines in there and do even more in the community of Bourne and the houses over there. So did a lot more, got hose lay in with that all along their control lines, and today they're looking to square this belly up a little bit more in Cracker Creek. So they're going to do a little bit of firing in there and get that more squared up and take that out. Lots of places for them to hang that up and hold it when needed, but if conditions remain to be favorable, they're going to keep on continuing to bring it down over into Fruit Creek. Division Tango, also fire behaviors, just backing down the hill really slowly in that area. They're keeping their eyes on that. They were able to get all of their prep done in that area around Snell Hollow. Did a lot of structure protection, bolstered up that. They continue to do that today as well. And looking at the options of squaring up some of these fingers as Mike and Alpha bring their fire down towards them. We got our structure group in there in Snell Hollow and Bourne and doing a really great job. They have the sprinkler system all set up. They're running that. They'll be running that during the burning operations today as well. For contingency line, so we've got line being put in, control lines and fuel breaks being put in down at this Spalding Ridge area through there, and then a whole slew of equipment that is going to come over into the Pole Creek Ridge and start a fuel break through there. And that's just to have our next option if our number one option doesn't work in there. Then we have other things to fall back on as well. So a lot of great work going on in there as well. We'll have night division tonight with the burning that's happening, and they'll be around the town, the structures in Bourne, Snell Hollow, and then as well as the burning that's happening and keeping their eye up on the stuff in Alpha. That will conclude your daily briefing. Thank you, everyone.